Yo, is it just me or do niggas on the internet sound too confident? I don't think these motherfuckers want us to know the truth. I don't trust nobody on the internet. Don't let these confident people on the internet decide your thought process. Like, cause these niggas weird. Anytime there's a situation on the internet or something going on in another country, these vultures just like flock to the scene and be like, we know what's going on. This is what happened. Oh, well, hold on. Let me see what's going on. Don't even look into it. I know what happened. It's like, God damn. Let me look into it. This is something that's been like on my mind a lot for the last couple months about how like everybody on the internet sounds so confident about every situation. Like there's never like a, hey, I'm looking into it still. Like this might be what's going on in this situation. We're still waiting to get all the facts. It's like as soon as something goes down, these motherfuckers got to side. I feel like people used to do more in-depth research before they came to a conclusion versus now, like all, even for myself, every time I get, news information, it's coming from a guy on Instagram or YouTube, and he's just telling me like his facts that he looked up and he could be omitting certain information versus like back in the day, people used to read encyclopedias. When the last time you read an encyclopedia? Look me in the eye and tell me the last time you read an encyclopedia. I ain't never read one. I think I've just seen the. I remember going to the library and seeing all the ABC. Encyclopedia A was this big. Encyclopedia A was this big, and they had every letter out. Come on, bruh. Ain't nobody doing that. So we all getting our news from a bunch of confident people on social media, and I feel like the system needs to change, like to a system that instead of rewarding people for sounding confident, reward people for being accurate, Because there's a lot of people that will like go on the internet and say some blatant lies about a situation, but it sounds good and you just like, yeah, I know what you mean. And because they sound confident, they get a lot of views. I mean, you have people like all the red pill guys, like the Andrew Tate people and stuff. Like, I ain't here to judge what they saying, but like everything they say sounds so confident that it makes people believe like this is the way that we should live. I feel like social media, I don't know if there's even a way, but I feel like social media should reward like, okay, this person is giving factual information, let's push that content forward over the guy that just sounds confident because the confident guy at the end of the day, that's just entertainment. That's what I'm doing. Like I'm not on here trying to give y'all a bunch of facts. I'm just trying to give y'all entertainment and my perspective on life and things that I've learned and thought about. But like a lot of these people on the internet, they're using their confidence as a weapon. I feel like any situation that happens in the world, like you should just come at it neutral. Come at it like somebody who don't know shit and that just wants to learn as much information as possible and then you come to a conclusion. The thing that bothers me about people who like have so much conviction and then people who just listen to people who have a lot of conviction and just be like, oh yeah, he sounds right. Sounds right isn't enough. I need as much details as possible. Cause you think about it like if let's say you were on jury duty and you're convicting somebody for a crime, right? Like this person was at the crime scene. He knew the person that got murdered. He had a anger problem. Like all these things are aligning up. And as a person on the jury, you're like, well, looking at the facts, he did it, right? You have all these facts and like he did it. But then one extra fact, CCTV footage of somebody else doing the crime pops up. And now it's like, oh, you know what? I guess I was wrong. I don't trust y'all motherfuckers. I don't trust nobody on the internet. Like life advice, cool. Like that's different. That's just like your own personal perspective. But when it comes to like stuff that's going on in the world, especially today with AI, like bruh, every time I see a video that's crazy on the internet, I'm like, man, I gotta go ask Grok, hey, is this AI? And the number of times that I'm like thinking something's real and then I look it up if it's AI or not, and then it comes back that it is AI, I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck to believe anymore. So then that really drives me to my main point. I don't think these motherfuckers want us to know the truth. You think about it, as soon as a crazy situation happens in this country, immediately there's some very confident people saying, hey, this is what happened. And then On the other side, there's some very confident people saying, this is what happened. And you're just sitting here like, what the fuck happened? And it happens so much anytime there's a big event that it's like, damn, y'all gotta be doing this on purpose. Ain't no way that like it always happens like that. Like, take the Minnesota situation. As soon as the situation happened with ICE, the government's like, hey, look, this is what happened. Looking you dead in the eye. This is what happened, right? Then video footage comes out of something else happening, and other people are like, well, this is what happened. And we're just left in the dark, like, well, I got to make a decision. What do we do with this? And like, there's so much conflicting information that people just kind of get decision fatigue, and we don't make a decision at all. And I feel like it's a fucking tactic, bruh. It feels curated. You know, I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but it's really not even a conspiracy. You can look back to like at least over the last 20 years, like any big major political event that happened, any assassination or presidential thing or disease that's coming to attack us, they use this freaking tactic to get us. So knowing that this is a tactic that they use, I feel like we got to be more careful as a society before we trust information. Like, I feel like we should come at every situation neutral. Come at it like, hey, I don't know nothing. I want to know something. But just because you said it confidently, I'm not going to think that's just the truth. CNN or guy on YouTube, I don't know. Let me hear what you got to say. Let me put all the pieces together and let me use my own discretion to come to a decision. You know, I feel like that's how it should be. And not a lot of people do that. And I think that's what's making people so like antsy. You know, like people are so like just ready to, this is my side. It's like, whoa, like, you know, like, bruh, let's figure this out together, you know? Yeah, I've been gotten by that plenty of times. There's been plenty of times where like somebody will say something online very confidently and I'll take it as a fact, and I'm telling other people about it. And then one of my friends is like, no, that's not true. And I look it up, I'm like, oh shit, I guess rhinos don't eat their babies, or whatever freaking stupid fact that I seen online. We've all in some way, shape, or form been led on by a lie, but don't let the system tell you how to think. You choose how the fuck you want to think. Look up the facts for yourself and then make that decision. Like, don't let these confident people on the internet decide your thought process. Like, cause I don't know, these niggas weird. It's just weird. I really don't know how to end this video, but that's kind of like the thought that I've been having this week. Yeah, so until next time, stay neutral. Peace.